on top of it. This tells me that quantity is the same. What about direction? It's changing. Does your velocity change? Yes. The velocity is yes. Velocity is both magnitude and direction. And in this case, the quantity did not change, but the direction has changed. Which means if you have a change in velocity, do you have acceleration?
Yes.
And the answer is yes. To prove it, put a really hot cup of coffee on your dashboard and go roundabout to see what happens. See what would happen to the coffee. No, right, so let's stay with it. Agree? Unless you put them on these like coffee mugs where when you drop them, nothing happens, like Contigo thingies. I don't know if you've heard of them. Yeah, that would be a good idea if you want to do that. Don't use hot coffee. Because immediately you'll have acceleration. When you have acceleration, your coffee will feel that acceleration, which we will discuss later on. So the velocity at the speed at any point is 20, but the velocity changes. In this case, you're going to the right. This goes north and right. This is somewhere left and north. This is south and left, and so on. Now, if you are going in a circle, the distance from here to here is your radius, r. 5 meters, 10 meters, 100 meters, whatever, how big the donuts you're making in the parking lot. Okay. So, and if you go from here to here, also this distance is r. Why is that? Circle. That's how we define the circle. And so if I put your velocity at this point, your velocity at this point will be again. Let's say the angle from here to here is some angle theta, which we know. Good? Now the distance from here to here, I'm going to call delta. Good? This way, I could draw a triangle. Triangle looks like this. This triangle has two sides that are equal. This is dr, and this is theta. What do we call a triangle that has two equal sides? Is it equilateral? No.
That's when all of them are equal.
Yes. So isosceles, right? Meaning isosceles, it has two equal sides. Now, if I take this vector v, which is this magnitude, and I just shift it to here, can I do that?
Yes.
Why can I do that? Because as long as I keep the same length and same angle, this vector, I could draw it in a board, I could draw it on your notebook, right? It's the same vector. Do we agree? It doesn't matter where you draw it, as long as you keep the same length and same angle. So if I took this and drew it right in here, it will have the same length, and I'm going to keep the same angle. What is this angle? You guys agree? It shifts by the same angle. So if I draw this from here to here, this would be v in magnitude, this angle, and this would be delta. Now, if we look at these two triangles, if you guys remember your trigonometry, you'll remember that if we have two similar triangles, how can we have two similar triangles? What are the conditions for similar triangles? Well, they have to have the same angles. That's one. Or at least two sides and an angle, right? So similar triangles, what are the properties of similar triangles? Similar triangles properties are as follows. The ratio between their sides are the same. Do we agree? Well, if you don't, I'm telling you this, and go check with your math teacher. Or go back to, so which means if I take the ratio meaning divide one by the other. If I divide delta R by R, so let's assume this is 10 and this is 3. Good? And let's assume this is 20 and this is 6. They should give us the same number. 10 divided by 3 should give us the same number as 20 divided by 6. Right? Does it? It does. So that's what we call similar triangle. So delta R over R will equal delta V over V. So far, so good? Bless you. Thanks. And?
I'm sorry, that's delta R over, what's that?
R.
R, okay.
Again, R. So sorry for my handwriting.
It's all
This
good.
is R. And so it will equal to delta V over V. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to multiply both sides by V. So if I do that, then I will get that delta V equals V over R delta R. Do we agree with that?
Why did you put it as B over R?
Just like the look of it. There's no reason.
Just make it so
Okay?
there's not some,
I mean, you could do that in that, like, A times B divided by C will equal to A over C times B, or B over C times A, or it's the same math. There's no reason. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna divide both sides by delta T, and I'm gonna divide here by delta T.